Okay, so for those of you that keep these Hapalopus species colombia large, you know how much it is not to trust them, because they just love to run. Like that. And there you have it. You understand the speed of these things, and all that was because the worm freaked it out when I dropped it in there. So it got freaked out and decided to just run. Didn't go very far, but far enough that you know, it's out and running. And these things are a pain to get back in and keep back in. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this lid. You can see we're here, and kind of put it on and have the lid ready to go. So I don't think I'm going to be able to film that because we're going to have the lid off. We'll see. Okay, so spider's back on the substrate. And now that it's all freaked out, I might as well water it while I'm here. So again, there's a kind of a first-hand, I'll have to see the footage and see how quick, if you guys actually seen how quick that thing was. The thing with it is just not to freak out too much, but I didn't have a catch cup with me, which is a cardinal sin. So let's see if we can get this thing to stay in its home now. Now it's all shy. So we're going to try one more time with a worm, which it probably won't eat now because it's all freaked out. You can see now it's scared because it didn't know. It left its enclosure. It didn't know where it was. It had no clue. It was actually timid. When I put the catch cup in front of it, it walked right into it, put the lid on it, and it just stayed there. And you can see how relatively easy it was to get it back in. So the worm's not moving, so I'm going to let it just kind of get it at its own leisure. And you can laugh at that's the first time on camera that we've had that happen. So that's kind of interesting. But they are a wonderful species if you can keep them in the enclosure. They are one that I don't recommend to a beginner, just for this reason. They are just so fast to fly, whether they're comfortable with their home or not. They're just gone. This is like the second time for this one, and my other one that I had, Lucy, that I gave to Vlad, I think she come out of the enclosure like 5 or 6 times. The little one hasn't yet, but I'm sure it will. So what I use is this big table. Okay, it's not a big table. This is one of those wooden card tables. Because my room's kind of an array. My granddaughter's toys here because of the water, and it just kind of was actually on this one right here. This is where it was. So I just put the catch cup in front of it, and it went right in. So. Okay, so let's hope that we don't have that issue again, and we'll move on to the Holotheli longa piece.